Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Restoration Tips. I really hope you guys enjoyed my last episode of this where I talked about how to prolong the life of your midsole paint after repainting it. In this episode, what I'm going to be talking to you guys about is painter's tape. A lot of people, including myself, seem to have problems with getting your painter's tape to actually stick to your leather or your midsole, and I have figured out exactly why it is like that. And believe it or not, the answer is so simple. But before I get into that, I want you guys to smash that like button. In my last episode of Restoration Tips, we managed to clear 600 likes, and that I was not expecting that. That just is insane to me, and I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. So in this episode, let's aim for 400, alright? Let's hit that like button. I know you guys can hit 400. We hit 600 in the last one, so let's go for 4. And after you're finished hitting that like button or dislike button, depending on how you feel about the video, be sure to go follow me on Instagram. My username is the exact same as it is here on YouTube. I will have my name right here on the screen, as well as a link down in the description. But without any more further ado, let's get into why your tape is not sticking. Alright, reason 1 out of 2 as to why your tape is not sticking to your sneaker the way that you want it to is probably because your shoe is not fully dry from when you cleaned it. Now, if you are anything like me, when I first started getting into restorations, I am the first to admit that my patience level was at 0. I wanted to see results, I wanted to see the shoe finished, but I just didn't understand that it takes time. And not just time with painting and prepping and stuff like that. Now I have learned that after I strip the midsole and I clean the shoe thoroughly, I gotta give it at least a full night to dry completely. No, I don't speed up the process with a blow dry or anything like that. I let it air dry, I come back and feel the shoe, make sure that it's all completely dry. Because if the shoe still has moisture on it, chances are it is rendering the adhesive on the tape completely useless. And I mean, if you take water and put it on the tape and then try to stick it to yourself, it's not going to stick. It's just how it works. I don't know, it's science, I guess, if you want to call it that. So yeah, please allow enough time for your shoe to dry before you start wasting tape trying to get it to stick, because no matter how much you try, if that shoe is still damp, it is not going to stick whatsoever. Alright, and the second reason here is something that you are not going to expect. It took me a good year to figure this out. I would wait until the shoe was completely dry, and then I was thinking to myself, damn man, like, it's still not sticking. No matter what I do, it's just not sticking to the midsole, and I want to take the shoe and fucking throw it across the room. And then one day I figured it out, and it's going to sound absolutely crazy, but when you're going into a restoration or a custom in which you need to tape sections off, you need to go into it as if you're going into heart surgery. And what I mean by that is that you need to go into it with clean and sterile hands. There is natural oils on your hands that is going to prevent this tape from sticking to your shoe, and once it gets on this tape, consider that piece of tape completely useless. You might wipe your forehead or wipe your face somewhere, or if you're like me, you sweat a lot because I'm absolutely disgusting. But if you want to make sure that this tape is going to stick to your leather or your midsole, make sure that you wash your hands thoroughly before applying tape to your shoe. And if you guys don't believe me, I'll give you an example right now on screen. So, I got my tape here, and I get this question so many times in the comments. What kind of tape do you use? I've answered it probably 100 times. If you're watching this video and you have asked this question, here's the answer. It is Blue Edge-Lock painter's tape. And who is it by? 3M. There you go. This is what it looks like. You can get it at any hardware store. But yeah, here we go. We got the tape here. My hands right now are completely clean, completely dry, and you will see that the tape sticks to it very well. No problem whatsoever. No matter where I put it, the tape is sticking to my finger. Now if I take my fingers and wipe it on my face, where all the oils are, take the tape, ready? There you go, guys. That is your answer right there. There is a good chance that your shoe could still be damp from when you cleaned it, or there's a good chance that you need to go and wash your hands thoroughly, maybe even twice if necessary. Oh, and this is just common sense. Don't try to stick tape to a dirty shoe. It's just not gonna work. I really hope that this video has helped out at least a few of my subscribers. I know that I've gotten this question in my comment section plenty of times in the past, and this is the answer that you are most likely looking for. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Restoration Tips. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. Again, username is right here, the exact same as it is here on YouTube. Also, there will be a link down in the description below. Be sure to leave any questions that you have in the comments section down below, and maybe I will get around to making a video answering your question. And if I don't make a video answering a question, chances are I don't know the answer to it. And I will probably respond to you in the comment section letting you know that I do not know the answer to it. And I will not be making videos on paint mixes. I've figured out every single paint mix that I've ever made for any custom or any restoration, and some of these paint mixes have taken me 6, sometimes 8 hours to figure out, and I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. Thank you so much once again for watching, and as always, have yourself a good day. Peace. Peace.